Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. We just passed the halfway point and now we're on episode 33. The boys are heading north. Scar's heading north. Let's see how things play out.
Can't wait to head north and meet another Armstrong, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how she is exactly the same or exactly different from the Armstrong we've come to know and love.
What is exactly different to me? Who knows? But yes, we got all kinds of people on journeys. We got Scar on journey, Alan Adder on journey. We got a North Wall. We got to visit maybe some snow. Who knows?
All right, without further ado then, let's go!
Folks, before we get started today, we wanted to give a shout out to our official sponsor of our Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, Stylin' Boxes. Stylin' Boxes are the perfect gift for collectors, super fans, and anyone obsessed with pop culture, because not only do they get a box full of awesome stuff,
They get the thrill of being surprised. You pick the theme: movies, TV shows, horror, anime, retro cartoons, and what's inside is always a total win.
There are over 150 different boxes to choose from, and some of them include rare, hard-to-find items you just won't stumble across at the store.
each box comes with 5 to 8 officially licensed items. Collectibles, wearables, mugs, props, socks, bags, blankets, stuff that makes you say, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this.
And here's the kicker. The value of what you get is always more than what you spend. So not only is it fun, it's actually a great deal.
And you don't have to worry about sizing. Every wearable item is one size fits all or adjustable. Hats, socks, blankets, bags. It's grab and go fandom.
And once again, all the items are high quality and officially licensed. No knockoff junk, just legit merch made for real fans.
So if you're shopping for a fan or you are the fan, Stylin' Boxes is a no-brainer.
Pick a theme.
Open it up.
And get ready to wish that you had ordered too. You can get yours today at stylinboxes.com. Once again, grab yours today at stylinboxes.com.
This intro song's really growing on me a lot more. I mean, I still like the first one better, but I'm really starting to
like
this one even more than I already did.
Here's the thing. Is sometimes it helps with the animation and what's going on in the title screen as well too. That can help.
Yeah,
it can help
and
it can help make or break the song too.
Yeah.
So
If
Well, he didn't jump off
from the
there.
train, this is where he would do it.
okay.
I suppose he can make stairs.
Any Scar sightings to report?
There was a small boat that was stolen near the river. It claims to have seen a suspicious pair of men who were heading west.
Could be our targets.
Sir!
Sir.
Doctor?
Looks like there's a road near here that leads north.
There were too many rock slides, so they had to close it down.
Wow.
If only somebody had a way to move them.
Safe to say Kimbley's on it.
There are several other places further on where
Well,
rock.
if one of us has alchemy.
The water's flow here has been altered.
Transmutation marks?
Oh.
Well,
Send the soldiers north.
Ah. Damn you, Kimbley.
he's too good at his job. Oh, that was
There's
nice.
snow!
Well, they're so happy. Oh, yeah.
The worst. Yeah, it's slippery.
Brother, no, you fell.
All this snow is amazing, huh?
Do you remember that one really heavy snow we had way back when we were little?
We had a snowball fight!
And we made a snowman.
Oh,
In
Jesus.
alchemy. Skulls on him.
Giant snow.
Now what?
So, now what do we do?
There we go.
Why don't you grab something to eat?
I guess we could look.
You're gonna fall again!
Shut up!
Hey, come on. Whenever you're somewhere you've never been before, that's what you got to do. You got to find some local cuisine.
Any new information?
Unfortunately, no.
Why don't you get off your ass and do something?
We don't want that.
Eyewitnesses saw him getting aboard a military train bound for the Briggs station.
We don't want him jumping off the train again, after all.
Yep.
We know better.
We'll
than
just
that.
wait for him.
Look at this. Look at a smooth criminal here.
Job is mine and mine alone.
Oh.
I don't want you people getting
Kimberly,
in my
are you
way.
okay? Are you okay, Kimberly?
Get out of my way.
As soon as we hit the northern cold, you won't be able to sleep, even if you want to.
Pretty cold already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a heated car.
No.
And they are going fast.
Oh, he's sensing something.
Whoa!
Whoa! All of a sudden, there's just another train right next to it. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh my God.
I'm jumping over to that train now, so match its speed.
Oh, this looks like some Doc Brown, Marty McFly stuff going on here.
Red Dead Redemption stuff.
Look at him and making sure he holds onto his hat.
Dr. Marco, you can't run anymore.
That's not him.
Oh, it's not even Marco.
You're mine now. Who are you?
I was an avatar.
Tricked. We've been totally duped. It wasn't Marco this whole time.
That's why you couldn't see his face.
I've heard so much about. So good to see you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Fighting in the moonlight. Now they remember.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
I think it's about time for me to get off this train. I can!
sure you can.
Oh.
It's snow. It's soft.
Yeah, at least head towards the back.
You were in the Konda district of Ishval, isn't that right? They were members of your family.
Oh, boy.
I just got out of prison and I'm still rusty.
Lindy feels rusty, huh?
Oh. Oh. Shouldn't have been thinking in your head so much.
Or
Oh.
there's that.
We'll settle this next time, Ishvalan!
On the next episode.
Yeah.
About it.
And it was just the old bleak.
You know, bleak shot's still pretty serious when it's a 2-inch pipe. We lost half the train.
Lost the rear cars!
Yeah.
Sir!
That's more like a lower rib shot.
Who said you were allowed to stop?
There you go.
Death, it's closing in.
Oh, jeez, look at that.
Kimley's been waiting for a fight for a long time.
Hope Mr. Scar and Mr. Yoki are doing all right.
I hope they're safe too. My skin's still
Oh.
healing.
Oh.
It stings to have the wind blowing against it, that's all.
I wish it could have healed your face completely.
It's like somebody else's face after they got
We should be getting close to the place Gar showed us.
It's right over there.
Just right over there.
They left yesterday. I believe they said they were going north.
That idiot. Apparently they're heading north.
They're gonna die. This is where I let you go, boys. It'll lead you straight to Fort Briggs. Is that automail?
Well,
No, it is not.
What was that?
why
all
would
about?
automail
Beats
be
me.
bad?
Cold, rusty. Better have it oiled up.
Stay on the road if you want to live.
Stay on the path.
Was that the first time they gave us Al's still normal suit of armor, but just the adjusted face?
Oh, boy.
Do you think Al would have room for Ed inside the
That's
armor?
what I was just going to think.
Yeah.
Teacher said she was tossed out here for a whole month. She even killed a bear.
The bears around here are more than 15.
Oh, well. Oh.
Hey.
Oh,
That's definitely not a
there's our
bear.
guy from the opening scene.
That's no bear.
What does he have? Oh, well, he's got a net on Al. Chainsaw pruning arm.
Well, it looks like some pretty mediocre stuff, but you have automail too, huh? This right here is combat automail model M9.
Crocodile.
What the hell? It shouldn't be hurting.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with my automail.
The cold.
And
Oh, no.
way! I'll destroy your arm!
Oh.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
This thing's made of iron, isn't it? Oh. I hope I die here, or else Winry's gonna kill me.
But it's all over now.
Who's this?
You're surrounded.
The Briggs Mountain Guard.
Buccaneer!
There she
Here
is.
we go.
I didn't see you there, General Armstrong.
There she is.
Olivier Mira Armstrong, Major Armstrong's older sister.
But
She looks angry.
They look different.
She's not huge. I'm the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Search them.
But I'm with the military.
But how do I verify that?
Well,
I got a letter.
I got a letter from your brother.
Hollow.
Ah, you noticed. That's a letter of introduction from Major Alex Louise Armstrong.
It's from Alex, all right.
Ah,
I prefer to judge the people I meet with my own eye.
Wow. Like I said, totally different than
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
Armstrong.
better. At least she knows that's who it is, though. Oh, look at that wall. Looks like the north wall, kind of.
that's amazing. It's huge. What is this
No,
place?
we keep the White Walkers out.
Quit gaping like an idiot before I tear your little body apart limb from
Whoa,
limb.
whoa.
Oh, the bear.
Did the bear
Bunny.
I won't coddle you because you're children.
Did the bear have a scar? Did it look like the vertical scar?
Only the strong survive.
She is way different than our other Armstrong. Oh,
Now, was there
33 does have a post-credit scene.
He studied different ways of combining Shingi's alchemy with the mastery in alchemy, didn't he?
Will the information in this book bring us hope? Do its pages contain nothing but despair?
Tune in next week.
There's only one way to find out.
Watch next week's episode.
Yep. All right, there you go. Wow, what an episode.
Well, we finally got to meet Olivier, and yeah, she's a lot different than her brother. All business, very cold, not welcoming at all, and didn't even care what her brother had to say in the letter. She wants to judge people for herself. So we'll have to see how that goes with the boys. I'm sure they'll probably be fine. But yeah, she's all business, and only the strong survive up there. So again, glad we got to meet the introduction. We got to meet Buccaneer, a guy who's got some kind of upgraded auto mail, because he said Ed's is just normal auto mail and it won't work in those conditions. Ed's alchemy didn't work on it. So, maybe hopefully they do the upgrades here. Maybe eventually Ed can get some of that, because he's certainly going to need it if he's going to spend any time up here. But yeah, fun episode. Again, I love to see the boys travel and go to different places. I like the change of environments is always fun, because now we're going to have to deal with everything that comes along with being up in the north and with the snow and the cold and what they'll have to deal with. We've already seen how some of the other characters are equipped to deal with it with, Buccaneer and Olivier, etc. But that's going to be a lot of fun. I like the misdirection that we did with Scar and everything, and now May and Marco found the notebook, which I didn't expect that to be in there. I thought maybe it would be some kind of supplies or something for them to hide out or whatever, but I guess I didn't expect them to find it this early. And so we saw in the post-credit scene that they did find his brother's notebook, which deals with combining the two different types of alchemy, which is exactly what Ed and Al were looking for in the library. So again, our team has everything they need. They're just spread out, and they just need to come together and combine forces, and they will have what they need. But I'm sure that's a lot of the fun with this story and this show. So yeah, another great episode, and I can't wait to see where things go from here. The fight with Kimberly, which of course I have to mention, that was wild to me. He's a guy who has been missing combat for a long time, and even though he's a little rusty, not a practice, and took a pipe to the somewhat center mass. We'll see how he turns up, but he definitely enjoyed that battle with Scar. And, he was thinking the monologue in his head, but just thought a little too long.
Yeah, that was an epic train fight between Scar and Kimberly that didn't last long at all. Like, we saw a couple explosions, but yeah, while he was thinking, that's the thing is, for him, if he would have just been reactionary and going at it, he could have had a good fight with Scar, but instead he was thinking too long. Unlike when Ed thinks it, he figures something out and figures out a plan to take out whoever he's going against. He gets the old oblique shot, even though he thinks he's getting close to death, which I don't think Kimberly is. He only got an oblique. Should be fine. I mean, it went all the way through, and he was sticking to the back of the car. So now that the caboose and everything that Scar was on stopped, I think now maybe since the other part of the train stopped, he could catch up. And then if he could then end up finishing the job on Kimberly. But
I mean, we saw Kimberly was smart and being able to, in his like detective work, where he noticed that the rock pile was basically just done, and because he just flipped the one rock he found, he flipped over and saw the transmutation, which is always a dead giveaway to maybe do stuff that you want to change it, because obviously they said they stopped using it because of all those rock slides. Well, what do you do? Well, you take that road, it caused a rock slide.
New
because
one.
It's always been happening, and no one would be the wiser. Unfortunately, Kimberly saw right through that, which led to the. I never saw a train track that had another train track right next to it that going the same way. I've seen them go like this way, but never like this going together.
You've seen them line up at train stations.
Well,
obviously,
maybe
of
that.
course, and at industrial zones, but never just two train tracks
in the mountains
right next to each other in the mountains.
But they use a lot of trains here.
Well, yeah, and I mean, granted, this is the early 1900s or whatever that this is taking place in, so you could maybe get away with that.
Well, and they're the military; they can call the shots, and if they want a train to go that way,
they'll make a train to go that way. Well, look at even the two engineers that were like, well, we have to stop it, and like, we'll get in trouble. Yeah, but if we derail, we're in trouble. It was like damned if they do, damned if they don't with that. And but that was great to just see Scar just take it out in the old misdirection. We were like waiting to see Marco's face the whole time on that train. Wasn't Marco. It was not him at all. Instead, May was with Marco, and we did get to see his face. It looks just not the worst, but
melted,
just a little mushy, like a baked potato. And then we got the encounter with Ed and Al going against which we then learned was Captain Buccaneer. And yeah, that crocodile automail is pretty badass. So I'm just interested in seeing what sort of changes there are. I mean, obviously their automail has to be set up differently because it's in the cold.
Yeah,
it has to be able to adjust to that versus Ed and Al's being in a nice warm climate. I mean, granted they were able to make a snowman with alchemy, but that's not fighting with automail. They were able to do alchemy, just not the automail. No. So I'll be definitely interested for that. And then the introduction to Olivier. Wow, totally different. But you know what? I'm here for it because we tend to like the badasses on this channel, whether it's Levi, Mustang when he has his moments, and then obviously now I think we'll come to love and grow to love Olivier and just welcome that Iron Fist. Hey, we love Teacher.
That's
Teacher was the same way.
Prediction that we're going to grow to love Olivier. She seems a little.
The cold makes you tough.
Yeah,
that's what it could be. Hey, we love Levi, and Levi wasn't exactly like, hey, how you doing today? No, he was telling you to kick rocks every 5 seconds. So I think we'll do all right.
That was the attitude. Yeah, this episode was pretty wild. I was expecting a little bit more as far as between Scar and Kimberly, but you know what? It was good. We had a little bit of the cat and mouse. I guess if Scar was using the alchemy to move mountains and then move them back to try to cover his paths, little things like where the water's flowing might be a little bit difficult to put things exactly back to where they were. So. Yeah, tracking job by Kimberly, pretty solid. But yeah, the fight was quick. But look, we see that sometimes, somebody gets away, so you don't quite get the full battle that we need.
Just a little taste.
First time around, just a little taste. But it was interesting that, I wasn't, I guess I'm still unsure of what Kimberly's powers are with the Philosopher's Stone. And I thought when he had it in and he was like, ready to get to business. I thought he was going to heal up or the post was going to come out or whatever. No, he just derailed the back half of the train. Or I shouldn't say derailed. We don't know that it went off the rails, just disconnected it. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Again, I thought with two Philosopher's Stones, he'd have the power to heal himself up right away, but maybe I am misled there.
I think he has to be using them.
Yeah, so, right.
Because I think he was just using his old school alchemy and wasn't using the stone upgrades.
I got you.
We'll find out.
The engine oil that you might use in Texas per se is not the same engine oil that you'd use in the Arctic Circle.
No.
So
even in Wisconsin, we changed from summer oil to winter oil. You can.
You change summer oil to winter oil, or do you just use an oil that's good all year round? We have our summer oil and our winter oil. Not really. We just use a different type of oil that can handle colder temperatures. But in any regard, it looks as though adds whatever. Look, whether it be oil, internal components, or whatever. It just doesn't have to be oil that can sludge up a little bit when it gets cold. There could be all sorts of factors as to why his automail isn't working. But yes, as we saw, Buccaneers automail's working just fine. He's got the big old, it looks, you know what it looked like to me is like one of the pruning.
Pruners.
Yeah, where it's got like a little chainsaw on one side and you kind of
grabs the branch.
Yeah. So looked like a pruner's, and Ed almost got he almost got his arm pruned off.
I was worried he was going to lose it there again.
Well, so the interesting thing here is
that's why I love that he said like I better die because otherwise Winry's going to kill me.
Winry's told him like, hey, you got to take it easy with this. So I'm wondering if he gets an upgrade here and goes back to Winry, is it a situation where Winry's going to be like, okay, let me take a look at it, let's learn from it, or is it the whole like you go get a haircut from a different barber and then they end up seeing you out in public?
What'd you do here?
Oh, hey, whoa, like Winry
got
can be
going
upset
on?
that he got an automail upgrade from somebody else. I mean, they're not an item yet, but is it like cheating, betrayal? I don't know what you refer to it as, but yeah, it was interesting meeting General Armstrong because, as you guys had pointed out, they made it very clear. Major General Armstrong. They made it very clear that her personality is significantly different from that of her brother. Now, seems like she's surrounded by men, so hey, got to be tough. Got to command respect and demand respect, and clearly she has that from everybody else around. So I do like her character. So I was like, all right, this is cool. This is this is a welcome addition. I like that she tore up the letter too. Like I'm gonna make you look. He can write a recommendation. It served its purpose that this is who it is.
Yeah, Ed and Al are legit.
Yeah. But as far as I'm gonna make up my own decision as far as what type of person you are and whether I want to trust you or not, that was pretty cool. I'm not sure what that says about her relationship with her brother per se. Maybe it's not the best. Maybe there's a reason why she's up at this wall. And as we know in Game of Thrones, being at the North Wall wasn't necessarily a holiday, was it? So wondering why she is there. But in any regard, a really, really solid episode. And I love getting new characters. I love having the story progressed. And this was one of the better episodes that we've had in a while. I really enjoyed this one.
Way to start the second half of the series hot. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. All right, so now got introduced, obviously, to Olivier and Buccaneer. So now I can't wait to see more. And whoever that is back there. That's
the huge guy. Well, that and Olivier Armstrong's second in command there, who was up with the glasses next to her.
Oh, look at that. Well, this North Wall's at least got electricity.
Got lights.
You got lucky. You were close to getting frostbite. The flesh that's touching your automail will freeze.
Skin.
I can't get this thing unstuck.
Hey! My head!
My head!
Just so...
A combination of duralumin, carbon fiber, nickel, copper, and so on.
Carbon fiber.
Wow. Are you planning on telling him all our secrets?
Why wouldn't I?
That's right.
Yeah.
He has the pocket watch.
Look at this.
You mean this?
You should switch to a different kind of automail. I recommend you send for her.
Fine.
There we go.
It wasn't even that good a cup of coffee.
This is the North. Get used to it.
Nothing's free.
I hike up here, a state alchemist with an official letter of introduction, and this is how I'm treated?
That's a good point.
Hello, little red runt. If you have a problem, then now's the time to speak up.
My hair!
Aw. Al.
It looks awful.
That's what he's worried about. Well, they are kids, so that makes sense.
Well, you ever get a haircut you didn't like?
Is he doing all right?
Alex is doing just great.
Oh.
Tell me why you would bypass the command center to meet me. I want to know it all.
Well, how long you got?
That's something we don't like to talk about.
Folks around here have plenty they want to hide.
Oh, I believe it.
I really think we have to tell her.
Maybe if we can do it without mentioning.
What are you whispering about?
Zero teeth.
So that's why you're looking for this girl with the strange cat. Reckless wretches who cause trouble with every last thing you do. Get out of here right now.
Wow.
But I'm interested in alchemy. Alchemy could make an excellent weapon.
Alchemy is specialized for medical purposes.
You're nothing but lapdogs living safely within your city walls.
Sounds a lot like the North Wall.
Put them to work. They're still hiding something. Those two have a secret they aren't telling us.
Wow. Armstrong is a real piece of work.
Well, this is the best of the best.
People around here have a lot of things to hide, too. So what are you hiding, Major?
Well, I'll tell you.
You really want to know?
Oh.
Oh.
Finish falling.
My father and my grandmother were not from that region.
Wow.
Your people who destroyed the land of my grandfather.
Well, it was, but we know who took the first.
Your people destroyed our countryside.
It's never so easy, is it, with war?
That's the first time I've heard anyone give me that kind of an answer.
Wow.
I think people should try to ignore their race and just treat each other as equals.
There you go.
All right.
You're not your ancestors.
The war began right after I was posted here. I fell outside the military's purge requirements.
Wow.
I know I'm ignorant about some things.
An ignorant state alchemist, you say? Huh.
I mean, he's not going to know everything. Still a young man.
Would have been easier for her to get rid of me.
Every soldier here must be both strong and flexible. Following me, your leader.
Following me.
You can see this country in a way that others cannot. Now shut up and follow me, Miles.
All right.
What if the Ishvalan blood within me cannot forgive?
Fine then, bring it.
Maybe she said that because she had her troops with her.
That wasn't it at all.
I'll fight you one-on-one.
The look in her eye. Survival of the fittest in action.
A little bit of luck.
These icicles all need to be scraped off.
Could he use alchemy somehow?
Officer Fullman, I thought you were at the Northern Command Center.
They promoted you.
Why are you knocking down icicles? They've taken you off the career track?
Sparkly tears?
This department researches the country's latest technologies and develops them into weapons.
Do you have any extra?
They got tanks.
This is the lowest level of Fort Briggs.
Warm down here.
This area will remain safe.
From underground, like someone's digging through the rock. It's close.
Oh, is this going to be our guy from the title?
It's so annoying. It's killing me.
Oh, yes, it looks like it.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Got a homunculus, the guy that can dig. Among probably other things.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Which homunculus is this?
Sloth.
Wow, that helps.
Oh!
Kimberly, the Crimson Alchemist?
He was checked into a hospital.
Why was Kimberly headed up north?
Well,
we've got an intruder from under the ground, sir.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't think about that.
How dare they?
It's like Bane.
He does, kind of, actually, except for it's red instead of green like the cartoon.
Homunculus. This isn't good.
Is he sleeping?
Oh, yeah, he's a sloth.
Yeah, I guess.
That creepy guy back in Central who you call father told you about us.
Why should I care about you? Go dig a hole. How annoying.
What is going?
I don't think he's heard about us from Father or Fuhrer Bradley.
You really are a Druckmann spy.
No, we're not! We never even met that guy!
Oh.
Oh, boy, all right.
Can I stop digging now that I'm here?
Oh, nothing.
That ain't gonna do jack.
Going up?
Huh?
Things going up to development.
Contact development! Let's see if we can help!
He doesn't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, or why.
They don't know.
They're desperate.
It's warm here.
Whoa, a bazooka.
Little does she know.
Put it off. It's
no effect.
It won't help anything if the Drottmans figure out that we're in trouble.
We have tanks!
I ain't gonna do anything.
Remove the fuses from the shell.
Yes, sir.
I don't think this is going to do anything either.
The first round's locked and loaded.
Oh, in the face! Why'd you do that?
Yep.
That wasn't very nice.
Pain is a pain.
Annoying.
Pain is a pain.
Fire!
Oh, he caught it in the gut like a cannonball. Oh, crap.
It's like it's tanks are firing the whole cartridge.
Yeah, not doing much good. Oh, look who saved the day. What do you think of that, Armstrong?
Won't die! He won't. You will answer all my questions clearly.
Jeez.
Is that thing a spy?
I really doubt it.
What is that thing?
I can't answer.
Can't answer.
Who do you work for?
His body's structure and compositional elements are probably the same as a human's.
The same as a human's, huh?
Set him on fire, but he still won't die.
The best that we can hope for is to stop.
Slow it down.
Now you get to see the Briggs way, kid.
Oh, boy.
They're going to cut.
Ah!
Sure enough.
Was there a
And
post-credit?
episode 34 does not have a post-credits. It looks like the next one is 36.
Well, there we go. We got to meet Olivier, and she is a total badass.
Yeah.
As we thought.
Yeah, despite carrying the Armstrong name, she certainly doesn't have the same demeanor as Alex Armstrong, our other guy. And look, put in that environment, have to take charge of everything, run the show. She doesn't have time to take any lip from anybody or not be incredibly direct with all the questions and answers. And we saw that with Miles, where we got the little backstory on him where, he's Ishvalan, but they need everybody that they can get up there, and there's no time for any petty arguments about race or where you're from or who your people might have been. It's who are you in the here and now? That's what matters. And I like that we saw that little bit from Ed and Al as well, that they kind of picked up on that. So, I mean, that was good to see, because I think overall, I think that's a very important story, not only in here and maybe where things progress, but, just kind of something to maybe keep in mind, that you're not who you came from. You're your own person, and you can write your own future, whatever that might be. So I think just an important thing that they kind of dropped in there. But yeah, we got the new homunculus Sloth, who, like you said, Answer, I don't know if it'll make the cut, but no idea why he's digging. We don't know presumably Father's behind it. I can't imagine he wouldn't be. And spoiler, we saw the opening credits where Sloth is with all the other homunculus. So either Sloth is working with them now or eventually will be, but we're going to get to that point eventually in the story here. So unless they did a total fake out in the opener where maybe they showed something that never actually happens. But yeah, this story was really cool. The boys are obviously conflicted. Look, they can't say much of anything with Bradley being tuned into everything. And if they start doing something Bradley doesn't like, well, Winry and everybody else is the leverage. So they're in a real tough spot. And I thought Ed and Al did a pretty good job of giving away just enough information that they had to. And I think that Armstrong is sharp enough to know that, look, if they are telling you they can't say, there's probably a reason for it. And on top of that, Ed and Al have done everything they can to help out Olivier Armstrong and her whole group, even saving a couple of guys there, with Ed doing some alchemy there and making the big hand to protect them. So I think there's going to be, look, Armstrong didn't get to where she is because she's just a one-dimensional, straightforward, give me the answers I want. No, okay, well, you're out of here. There's definitely going to be more to her than that, as we've seen with everybody else in this show. All the other characters, they've got great depth. They're layered. There's more to them than meets the eye. A little Transformers reference there, but yeah, so I think she may have even figured it out right then and there when Ed kept saying that he couldn't tell. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they deal with Sloth. Like Ed said, burning isn't going to work, but maybe she has something else planned, something hotter or whatever she said, different, better, whatever than fire.
Well, tank fuel, I think, does burn pretty hot. So that might be able to slow it down a little more than just your common fire. But because we saw Mustang was able to take out Lust but he just had to keep on hitting
Kept
fire,
going, kept
fire,
going.
and fire. So maybe she'll figure something out that way. Yeah, I really like her in her introduction to this, showing us that like I love the little family photo of her and the rest of the Armstrong clan. I was trying to figure out which one was Alex. So that was nice. I can't remember, guys. Did we ever get his name before, or was it always just Armstrong?
I think it was always just Armstrong.
I don't think we ever got his first name.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think they ever told us.
So
it was just Armstrong, yeah.
So it was great to find that out, and just her demeanor is even with Miles, where he was like, well, she probably said that because she had an army behind her. Nope, she said it because she was
red eye.
Prove yourself, because hey, we come from all walks of life here. We are just all working together. I don't care. She's like, you have 3 different races in you. Who cares? We're all working here together to keep out the Dramak, or to keep them out from invading the rest of the country. So she showed you they're pretty rough and tough up there. Then we saw that Fallman was up there, and he'd been posted to Briggs and like, oh, look, he got promoted. Yep. But then he's doing the same job as the newbies that just came in, as the Elric brothers, just knocking down ice. And it was pretty cool seeing their development going on, that they're making tanks, because we always have to remember that, this is taking place in 1905 or 1906, early 1900s. So that stuff wasn't around yet. So it's kind of neat that they're developing that just now.
Yeah, I think it was the 19 teens, because they showed the gravestone of Hughes.
Okay.
It's like 19 something, but it was teens. Yeah.
See, I knew it was the early 1900s. So like they don't have the same exact, obviously, technology as us, but yeah, they have automail, which is a little bit better technology than we have now.
Different worlds, answer.
But what
in a universe far, far away, a long time ago.
But like, yes, as much as she's a hard ass, she also immediately, when they said that when Kimberly, they encountered him, said he was injured on a train, she's and they told her that Bradley was the one that released him. She's like, I don't like the smell of this, not one bit. So I'm pretty sure too she's all about not for corruption, so that's probably why they shipped her up there as well. Yeah. Look, they could have known easily she's a badass and does the complete opposite of Alex, where Alex, was in war. He's putting up the wall so he can't see it. She's probably on the other side, but so that's why they shipped her up there. But they also knew they wouldn't be able to get her corrupted and have her be on their side. Maybe that's why they shipped her up there, just like why they shipped out all the Mustangs, men and women, was to opposite ends. Maybe they did the same to her. Yeah. So definitely ready to find out if that's the case moving forward.
Yeah. And she was looking for May too. Very intrigued by that.
The cat.
Very intrigued.
It's not a cat.
She's very dead. I love the goofy looking cat, or the funny looking cat. Like, just everybody just keeps running with that. Look, defending that wall, you got to be hardened. There's a lot of parallels between the Game of Thrones wall, which I found to be interesting. The defense against a very, very dangerous force. You're providing a safety to other people that they have no idea what it takes to actually provide that safety. We had Al say, well, no, alchemy is only for healing people. And she's like, look, up on the wall, we use anything that we have to help defend you. You have that luxury, living behind your closed walls, not knowing what she knows. So look, I don't know, maybe she was sent there because she has the type of attitude that you need to have to be able to defend that position. My big concern here, again, lots of parallels with the North Wall, was Sloth sent there to take that thing down, the whole wall down, because
they said that engine room, let's just call it that, was the heart of the wall, and it was impenetrable. It'll always be safe.
And he just came right up through the floor. It's always going to be safe until it wasn't. And if that can't slow him down, look, tank fuel, that's the one thing about burning, is it's if you continue it, look, they have to be able to regenerate. And we did see that their regeneration powers of
gluttony went away. Ran out. Yeah. So maybe that's
right. So those regeneration powers, like with burning, they stop eventually. So if it's like keep hitting it with more and more tank fuel, then maybe they could burn him down to pretty much nothing. And once there's nothing left, how do you regenerate?
Yeah.
What do you regenerate from? It would be like, imagine taking taking, let's say, Logan, for example, and you burn him all the way down to the adamantium, and what's going to regenerate? So, if you burned it all the way down to the adamantium?
Wolverine? Yes. He regenerates.
I know, but if you burned it all the way clear down to...
As long as there's a cell
As long as
left.
there's a cell left, he can regenerate.
You could get
Wolverine and Deadpool.
No cells. No cells.
That's how you have to get to it.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just char it all the way down to the core. So I think that's what's going to have to happen. But look, in the meantime, there's a lot of damage that can happen at that wall. And if the wall falls, then what happens is security of the entire country. So a lot there. I'm also very curious, halfway in, to see whether we're going to get Winry up there eventually.
Yes,
to
your
help
prediction.
to help Ed get some new auto mail. As we have learned, it wasn't just an issue of, at first when they're like, oh, it's the skin meets metal. That makes a lot of sense because anytime Flash is touching metal when it's cold, that's a major issue. And yep, you can get frostbite much quicker than just being exposed if you're holding on to anything metal. But the actual the metal itself, the composition, they have a very advanced composition, which includes different types of metal. They said carbon fiber and all sorts of stuff. So not only is it lighter, it can also, I'm guessing, be stronger. So that's kind of the question. Is it just better adapted to cold weather, or is it all around better? Is it something where when he goes back to where he's normally at, is the automail that was better adapted for cold weather going to suit him as good in battle as that did? And hey, look, it's like snow tires. They're great in the snow, but not so good in the hot weather. So maybe something that stays a little bit more pliable or a little bit more flexible in the cold weather and very warm temperatures would become too pliable and not be good for defense. So I have lots of questions and I want some answers, but as we know, we are slow to get answers and quick to get more and more questions. But this was another really fun episode. Like these last few have been, they're cranking with them now.
Yeah.
So
well, and your Quinstinks, Oak Tuition stated that previous episodes that if he finds a new auto mailer up there, no, instead they're going to invite.
They got it. Well, hey, look, you figured they'd have their own people up there, but maybe there's such few people up there that need auto mail that they don't need an on-staff.
They don't need an on-site auto mailer.
Right.
Hey, teach a man to fish. Teach Winry how to work with a new auto mail. She can do it forever.
That's the thing, and that's what would be smart. Is obviously she's the best of the best. Well, why don't you bring her up here? She can learn something new. But makes her even better overall. Come on.
But they can't bring Winry up there because Bradley's watching her, and if they bring Winry up there, that's something a little bit different.
She's there.
Yeah, but that's what Ed was worried about, though. So he was worried about bringing her up there. So
we will find out on the next episodes. So for Hamilton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.